This is the first time in 4 years that I've lived at my parents' house again. To be honest, it's not the best thing in the world. Like a hot hit yoga class. And then right after that I'm doing an Ashtanga class. So I don't.
When you say hot, you mean sexy?
No. It's another beautiful day, except it is raining. And my favorite thing in the entire world, well, one of my favorite things in the entire world is to stay inside, cozy, cuddly, watch a movie, maybe read some books, listen to music, flow a little bit while it's raining. But of course, something within me was like, no, Amanda, let's go outside. You guys can't see that it's raining, but it is. And look, it's all windy, and I don't even know why I do this to myself. I just joined a yoga studio around the corner from where I live, and I signed up for a couple classes for today, so I'm going to be going in about half an hour. So, plus I really want to. I love yoga, and I love doing it as much as possible. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Oh, nice jacket, dude.
Oh, thank you.
Waiting to pop that on. Boston girl.
The Boston girl's coming out. I haven't seen you covered.
I know.
Vegan queen, but in emojis.
Aww.
But it's the marijuana queen.
Okay, so you can kind of see that it's like raining, pouring. Oh, what's up, Mom? I'm gonna make celery juice so that it's ready for when I come back. The kitchen has been really nice and quiet lately.
Come for the storm.
The storm before the storm.
Picture of your boots though, hella cute, bro.
Oh, thank you. So I'm wearing these rain boots.
Did you forget to put on pants?
No, actually. I meant to wear shorts. Because I'm doing like a hot hit yoga class. And then right after that I'm doing an Ashtanga class. So I don't.
When you say hot, you mean sexy?
No, when I say hot, I don't mean sexy. But yes. Take the celery and then I blend it in here. And then I strain it through a nut milk bag to make juice. Alright, so it is no longer raining. I finished my classes. I am exhausted. I feel so good. I just did a, oh my gosh, my arm is shaking. It's holding up this camera. My body feels so good. I'm really loving just doing yoga and like finding an exercise and a way of movement that I really enjoy. Not that I don't enjoy lifting weights and stuff, but this is just like, this is my craft and I kind of want to just keep going at it, you know, and being better. This is day 3 of actually doing yoga at a yoga studio, and I just joined this one. Haven't really been doing any yoga with other people, and this is my first time actually doing Ashtanga in a class with other people with like a different instructor rather than just doing it by myself, and it felt really good. It's really nice to get those little tweaks in for her to adjust me, just little cues that I don't remember in my own self-practice, and I really enjoy just sharing the room, the energy with others. I think energy is really important, so that's what I go for. Anyway, where are my keys at? Where my keys is, oh, they're over here. I'm gonna go home and get some celery juice. Look at the way my brother labeled this celery juice that I made earlier today. This is literally a whole entire, call it a head or like a bunch of celery, but you can really taste the difference between organic and conventional. Also, because it is gloomy today, I'm going to make sure that I take my vitamin D3. I mean, I take vitamin D every day, but I just wanted to remind you guys that taking vitamin D is so important for your bones, so important for your mood, for your immunity, and you don't get vitamin D from food very much. I think you can get in like oysters and things like that, but it's really important. Even if you do eat meat, you're not vegan, like vitamin D is very, very important. Usually we get it from the sun. Even when it's sunny in certain climates, like during different seasons, it's harder for the UV rays to hit us properly and for us to get the amount of vitamin D that we naturally need. Do you take vitamin D?
Yeah, whatever says vegan up there, I just pop it.
You just take it? So I'm starting off with some blessed chalk coconut protein.
Oh, no.
A lot of you guys ask me what.
How is the
I got family in here,
And I got
so we're talking over each other. Anyway, my favorite flavor is this chalk coconut. My next favorite flavor is salted caramel, and then vanilla chai is like, if it's there, I have to be in the mood for it, but it's not my go-to. A lot of you guys have been asking me which flavor is the best or which flavor you guys should try first. There is a sample pack that you could try, and then you can figure out which of the 3 flavors you like. But if you don't want to do the sample pack and you want to go straight for the protein, I would highly suggest chalk coconut. Vegan friendly, gluten-free, non-GMO, soy-free, and also this tub thing. Hello, Editing Amanda here, and I'm literally laughing at how much background noise there is in this video. I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to like hone in. This is what it's like to be trying to film videos and like making YouTube stuff while living in a home that is not mine. But I hope you guys understood what I was saying and you could hear what I'm saying, but I'm just laughing so hard at how hard it is for me to concentrate on what I'm saying. But that's the experience, and you're getting firsthand exposure to it? Yeah, okay. Okay, bye. Back to me. Completely recyclable. On the way to just do some more pre-employment stuff like health exam, physical exam screening, and whatnot. You know, vlogging and driving, it should also be illegal. I think it might be. It might also be illegal that I'm doing this right now.
Nobody judges you more than you judge yourself. Of course you try to escape from the judgment, the guilt, the rejection, the punishment. But how can you escape from your own thoughts? If you don't like someone, you can walk away. If you don't like yourself, wherever you go, you're still there.
I just took my employee picture that it's gonna go on my badge, and then now I'm gonna go to the pre-employment like urgent care office so that I could get my blood drawn, urine tests, all that good stuff. Also, this is like really close to my face. Also, hey babies. Hi babies. Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so annoyed. I missed my appointment. I had on my calendar that my appointment was at 4:30. So I got here before 4:30 and I came in and she was like, oh, your appointment was actually at 4. We don't do half appointments. And I was like, what the heck? I could have sworn that when I made the appointment with the girl who does like the pre-employment checks, she said 4:30. So anyway, there's that. So I'm just gonna drive my sorrow away. And I have to come back on Monday again. Fun times. The one time I'm early to something, I actually missed the entire appointment because we all know your girl is the best at being late to things. And I'm early and still. So I just sat in extremely super heavy rain. I don't know what all that was about, but California be getting some water in. The rain was so heavy that it sounded like rocks were pounding on my windshield. It only rains like once in California a year, so people were just going 20 miles per hour, don't know what to do. So I've been stuck in this car. I was listening to The Fifth Agreement by Don Miguel Ruiz. I've been listening to it on Audible, and honestly, if you guys are watching this and like you're following me, then you probably already know that I will suggest the 4 agreements to anybody who ever asks me for a book recommendation. But the 5th agreement is basically the next amendment, appendage, the follow-up to the 4 agreements. And I like this audiobook so far because it not only goes over the last 4 agreements so that you get like a refresher in your brain, but also you learn about the 5th agreement, which is be skeptical but learn to listen. It helps you distinguish the stories of others versus your own story and your own truth. So anyway, I was just doing that, and then I was almost home until my mom, oops, my turning signal's on. I was almost home until my mom called me, asked me to pick her and some other family members that are at home some In-N-Out up, so then I had to drive all the way back out, and the long for In-N-Out is so freaking long, and I forgot how long it was because I don't go to In-N-Out very often, actually ever anymore. It's a really long line, and I'm gonna be in this car forever. I almost didn't. I was like, Mom, I don't wanna go, like I'm already almost at home. And then I realized I was just cranky because I was starting to feel a little hungry and I wanted to eat. But then, happy me, I brought a snack with me. This red bar, which is like an energy bar. It's really good. It has 10 grams of protein. What I like is that first of all, it's mint flavored. Second of all, chocolate flavored. Third of all, it has 35 milligrams of caffeine, and I think that's what I've been eating because, dude, the sun goes down and my energy goes down too. And instead of being mad at my mom or being frustrated with her for calling me, I just ate a snack, and that has made all the difference. Hey. Actually wasn't gonna finish this vlog until tomorrow because I got home And I was just like really annoyed that I had to wait in that long line just for freaking In-N-Out, and it made my car smell like oil, and I just wanted to go home and eat. And so when I got home, I was just like really cranky. Actually, I did a lot of work on my computer. I'm planning a giveaway, super giveaway special for this Christmas season, but that's beyond the point. I've been doing this thing a lot on vlogs where I do vlogs and then I don't finish it, and then I just finish it later. And you know what, for this one time I just want to be able to finish a whole entire vlog in one day. So right now I'm drinking my magnesium drink. It's almost 10 p.m. and I have to fold my laundry. Not folding my laundry and putting it away it doesn't give me real anxiety. Like, I feel like I overuse that word now, but it just, I don't like the feeling of not finishing my laundry and like not putting it away and having like a really messy room while I fold my laundry. I feel like it's been a while since I've done this. If a murderer comes out of my closet and tries to kill me, you'll let me know. I thought I might close this vlog with just a little talk. Some of you have asked me what it's like to move back to a house after living outside of my parents' house for so long. To give you guys the background scoop, I moved away for college. My freshman year, I went to Boston. The next 2 years, I transferred over to a different school in Southern California, finished up my degree over there, but I also wasn't living at home. This is the first time in 4 years that I've lived at my parents' house again. To be honest, it's not the best thing in the world. I wouldn't prefer it, but the pros are that I'm saving money and I get to be around my family and I have a support system around me all the time. The cons are that when I get home, I feel like I just take on a certain character. Like, you know how you just take on a certain character when you're with certain people? Well, like when I'm with my family, I'm the baby of the family. I'm the youngest. I'm basically like forever 16. Sometimes I feel like that's what I'm limited to as a person here. Obviously, I can create myself and be who I want to be. I do feel like a child more as I'm living here. It's nice to be around my family. It's just really chaotic for me, honestly. There's always guests in the house. My brother always has his employees working because he has a catering company that's based in our kitchen. It doesn't feel like home very often. And you know, I used to struggle with finding a place that's home to me. I used to try to make other people's homes my home. Before, I tried to make my ex-boyfriend, like at the time, his place my home. Everything just kept backfiring because it didn't really feel like home. It didn't really feel like a place that I could go to that I felt completely 100% comfortable. And then I realized nowhere is ever going to feel completely like home until I feel like home for myself. I think a really big pivotal point was when I went to India and I was just way more connected to myself. And once that happened, I was like, wow, this body that I'm living in, this is my home. It doesn't matter where I go because I can always just close my eyes, take a deep breath, and hold myself here in this moment and realize I am home. It doesn't matter where I go. And I think that's really important, especially for people who travel, to know that you might not have a permanent physical, like out external home, but you always have a home within yourself. And it's taken me a while to understand that and know that. But ever since then, I've pretty much been okay with going wherever, sleeping wherever. I'm fine with it because I don't really identify myself with a certain area anymore. I just identify myself with me. That's what it's like at home. I feel like I folded this shirt a million times. I feel like the only issue with being back at my parents' house is lack of feeling like an adult. And it might just be something that I project onto myself where I think that they look at me like a child. But who knows? I feel like I went on a really long ramble rant, so this is gonna be fun to edit. But that's all I wanted to talk about. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you're having a wonderful morning, noon, day, or night, wherever you are. I'll see you next time. Bye.